Hi, this is Jennifer Aline Graham, the blogger for the Speaking Out About Self-Harm blog on HealthyPlace.com. I am here to really do my first official video blog for HealthyPlace.com, and yeah, it's sometimes pretty scary to talk about this topic. I'm just starting to be able to speak out about self-harm, and thanks to you guys who are reading and listening and watching, I'm getting this opportunity, and I'm thankful for that. What I'm talking about today in this video blog is telling a loved one that you self-harm. This is frightening. This is scary. This fear doesn't go away easily, but the fact that you want to tell somebody and you are scared means you are stepping in the correct direction. If you are afraid of getting support, but you're telling somebody, that means something. When it came to me when I was hurting myself, I disclosed it to my mother at a therapy session. First off, it took weeks and appointments of going to different therapists until I found the one I was comfortable with. Do not rely on the first or second therapist that you meet. Wait until you find someone comfortable. Luckily, I found somebody, and it took me a while until I realized I can't hide this from my mom. I need her to come to this therapy session so my therapist can help me, because I was scared. I didn't know what she was going to think. Luckily, I had my therapist to help me. And it was good because I didn't have to do all the talking. And I did have the support I needed. However, if you are somebody who is not into therapy at this moment, you're not ready for counseling, but you still want to tell somebody you love and you're scared, there are other ways that you can do this. You can, write it down. Write down in a notebook what you want to say. And, do dear letters. Dear Mom, and write down, I want to tell you this. And you know what? Maybe you'd even give them a note. Maybe that's the way you want to go about it, is I'm not ready to talk verbally about it, but I'm ready to talk about it. I remember in my English class when I was in high school, I wrote a creative story, and there was a character who self-harmed. And that was my way of getting those emotions out without coming out and saying it was me. But my teacher knew that I was going through a rough time, and she probably connected it. But that was a good step. I acknowledged that character. And look, now I have a book, and there's actually a character in it that self-harms. And she has a lot of my situations in there. But when it comes to disclosing this, it is important. It's something that makes you realize, all right, I'm moving forward. If you are scared, like I said, you can write a note. You can talk to somebody. Before you talk to somebody you really want to tell them, like a family member, if you want to tell a friend, make sure you're in a good mindset. Make sure they're in a good mindset. I told one of my best friends that I was going through this, and he, I think he was interested, but he was scared to be interested. But I told him. And, I was happy that I had a friend who knew, who understood that I wasn't missing school because I was sleeping, or I wasn't missing school because I didn't want to go. I was missing school because I had mental health issues. And he was there and he understood. It's scary. It's scary to disclose the fact that you are a self-harmer and that you want support. But by telling others that you want them to know and you want their support is extremely important. So, I appreciate you guys listening, and I appreciate you guys watching and reading my blogs. Make sure you go to Amazon.com, Nook or Kindle, and find my book, Noon, by Jennifer Aline, and check it out. All right. Thank you, guys.